everyone. Welcome back to day 17 of our English learning series. I'm Emma.
And I'm Zero. We're so excited you're here with us. Today's episode is all about mastering English for travel and socializing, two areas where English comes in super handy.
That's right. Whether you're traveling to an English-speaking country or just meeting new people, knowing the right phrases and expressions can make all the difference. Zero, have you ever been to a country where you didn't speak the language?
Oh, definitely. I went to France a while ago, and my French was, well, let's just say it wasn't great. But I was lucky enough to get by with English. I learned the hard way that being able to communicate for things like directions, food, or meeting new people is key.
Exactly. And when it comes to travel, there are a few essential phrases that will make your trip much smoother. You don't need to be fluent, but knowing how to ask for directions, order food, or ask for help is so important.
Yes. For instance, when you're at the airport, you need to know phrases like, "Where's the check-in counter?" or "How do I get to the taxi stand?" These are simple, but they're incredibly useful when you're in a new place and need help quickly.
And don't forget about transportation. If you're taking a bus or train, phrases like, "Is this the right platform for destination?" or "How much is a one-way ticket to place?" can save you a lot of confusion.
Totally. I remember getting lost once in a big city because I didn't ask the right questions. It's easy to feel overwhelmed in a new country, but with the right phrases, you'll feel much more confident. And remember, most people are happy to help if you ask politely.
Absolutely. Now, let's talk about socializing. In any country, you're likely to meet new people, whether it's in a cafe, at a party, or on a tour. So, how can you make the best impression when meeting new people?
Good question. For starters, when you meet someone for the first time, it's always nice to ask them simple questions to break the ice. For example, "Where are you from?" or "What do you do for fun?" These questions are easy and help you get the conversation going.
Yes. And don't forget about introducing yourself. Saying things like, "Hi, I'm Emma. It's nice to meet you." Or, "I'm Zero. What about you?" are small, but really important. In English, we love using these small introductions to make things feel friendly and approachable.
Exactly. And once you're talking, a good way to keep the conversation going is to ask follow-up questions. For instance, if someone says, "I'm from Italy," you could ask, "What's your favorite thing about living there?" Or, "Have you visited any cool places in Italy?"
Oh, and let's not forget about small talk. This is super important when socializing. You can talk about things like the weather, current events, or even what's going on around you. Things like, "It's such a nice day today, isn't it?" Or, "Have you seen the new movie that just came out?" These are easy, casual ways to keep the conversation going.
For sure. Small talk might seem basic, but it's really the foundation of building a relationship with someone. It keeps the conversation light and helps you connect with people quickly.
Another thing to keep in mind is expressing interest in being polite. Phrases like, "That's interesting," or "Tell me more about that," go a long way. If you're genuinely interested in what someone is saying, it will make the conversation feel more natural.
I agree. And speaking of politeness, don't forget those magic words like "please," "thank you," and "excuse me." They go a long way, especially when you're traveling. People will appreciate your effort to be polite, even if you make mistakes.
And when you're in a social setting, don't forget to be mindful of body language and cultural differences. In some cultures, people prefer more personal space, or might have different gestures for saying hello or goodbye. It's always good to observe the situation and adapt.
Right? It's all about being respectful and open-minded. I remember when I first traveled, I didn't know about certain cultural nuances, and I made a couple of awkward moments. But the more you experience, the more you learn.
Exactly. So to sum it up, If you want to master English for travel and socializing, focus on a few key things. Learn basic phrases for travel, like asking for directions or buying tickets. Use simple, friendly questions when meeting new people. Master small talk to keep conversations light and engaging. Be polite and show interest in the other person. Stay mindful of cultural differences.
And don't forget, practice is key. The more you practice these conversations, the more natural they'll feel when you're actually out there traveling or socializing.
That's right. Whether you're planning a trip or just want to be more confident in social situations, mastering these basics will make all the difference. Keep practicing, and you'll be ready for any adventure.
Exactly. Thanks so much for joining us on day 17. We hope these tips help you feel more prepared for your travels and socializing in English.
We'll see you in the next episode. Keep learning, keep practicing, and take care.
Bye, everyone. Have a great day.